How does the Home Allies project fit into our community's broader efforts to combat housing insecurity and homelessness?
With several groups and agencies who are working at the front end to combat homelessness, from emergency housing and shelter all the way into transitionary housing and some permanent support. We are the goal that all of these programs strive for.
Why do you need 3 full years of rent subsidies up front? Can't you get money from the asset funding process? Or what about federal housing vouchers?
One of the requirements for a 50% loan-to-value mortgage on the property is that we have 3 years in either cash reserves or commitments from creditworthy entities to cover all of the operating costs, because we're going to be serving the people who can't get housing elsewhere and people who often will come to us with no income. Be a nonprofit for a year to even apply for asset. But the other requirement is that we have to be up and operating before we can actually ask for money. And they do it on a cycle that runs in advance of when you would receive the money. So by my calculations, we would not be able to receive asset money should we be accepted into the asset process until the 24-25 budget cycle. People often misunderstand the federal government's housing choice program, and which we all call Section 8. And the first thing they misunderstand is just how many vouchers there are available. So in our region, which is the Central Iowa Regional Housing Authority region, we have about over 900 vouchers that are in use right now, but that's spread among several counties, of which Story County is the largest. In Story County, as of April 1st, there were 297 vouchers in use, 244 of them in Ames. There are no vouchers left to apply for. In fact, there's a waiting list for those vouchers. For the people that we're targeted to, these are people who may not qualify for a voucher anyway.
I want to contribute, but I'm worried about giving before I see that the project is definite.
So there's a couple of different ways to address this. If you're thinking about giving $500 or more to the project, we have a pledge form you can sign. And it allows you to say today, yes, I'd like to give $500 or $1,000 to the project, but you don't have to come up with the money until about 4 days before we go in to close on the construction loan. A second way to do it is if you'd like to give and you say, yeah, I could contribute over a 3-year period of time to help pay for the rent subsidies / operating expenses, well, then you could do that by making a monthly payment out of your bank account automatically. In the event the project does not go forward, we will give everyone the option of getting their money back, having us transfer it to another program of their choice, or if we have another project going forward, leaving it with us to have that happen.
Will I be able to claim my donation as a deduction on next year's income tax filings?
Yes, we are a 501c3. We also have designation as a 170, which is a public charity. For more information, you can go to our website, homeallies.org. You can email us at info@homeallies.org, or you can reach us by telephone at 515-766-0538. Thank you for your time, and please consider making this project a reality.